Doomfist is defeated.
Oh my gosh, Aaron. Aaron's confirming it. Aaron, no! How could you?
And 2026 is officially the reign of talent. Welcome to the Overwatch Spotlight.
He said defeated, not dead. Okay, okay. Yeah, true.
10 years ago, we introduced the world to Overwatch and its fight for a better future. But now, it's time for Overwatch's next big story, and I couldn't be more excited to share it with you. On February 10th, we're kicking things off with a brand new Season 1. For the first time ever, we're telling an annual story with a beginning, middle,
So they're
and
starting
end.
over.
A story that evolves across all 6 seasons of the year before a new Season 1 launches the next chapter in 2027. This is going to be epic. Overwatch's fight against Talon will unfold through in-game events.
Okay. That is awesome. That's what they should have done in 2022 when this game first dropped. That's what they should have done. They should have just done cinematic trailer, maybe I guess the story missions. I still wish we had, you know, the PvE, because I think a lot of people could agree with me, like, especially with Marvel Rivals right now. Like, it's nice to hop, like, to... It's nice when you're playing a game, but when it gets too stressful, but you still want to play, like, the characters, the heroes, you want to still be in that world. It's still nice to hop into, like, a PvE thing, or, like, like how Marvel Rivals has the community hub, or the, New York part where you can, like, dance and hang out and talk and stuff. Like, I feel like that's good. Like, if Overwatch is finally catching up with that idea, like, this is gonna be great. It's about time. We've been waiting. I know they've been talking about this for, like, years. Well, not years, but last year. Really. They're like, okay, we're putting pedal to the metal. Hauling ass. But
animated hero trailers, short stories, and comics. All of these will be instantly updated in the narrative viewer right inside the game.
see, I when on this they first started doing that, I was like, yes, this is a great idea. It's great because Overwatch 1 had that problem where a lot of their comics and their stories were on, like, other bum websites, and they were really confusing to navigate, and a lot of people just didn't find them and know the story. But now that the stories are actually being in-game, so you can go directly to learn more about the characters in the story, and you're not just waiting for that next cinematic, like, it's really good. This part's really good.
It's a whole new way to experience the Overwatch universe. And since it's our 10-year anniversary, we're going big.
You better!
Instead of just 3, we're releasing 10 new heroes over the course of the year. And
Excuse me, what? 10? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wow. When did they find the time to do that? I remember when I was talking to someone else, they were like, it's too hard for them. It's too hard for them to release a bunch of heroes like Marvel Rivals can, because, you know, they were saying, like, how Marvel already has the backstory, the lore for the characters, so it's easy for them to just get them in and get their personalities pumped out. And that's why people were like, oh, that's why Marvel gets more characters, you know, faster. But it seems like Overwatch could have pumped out more heroes this whole time, or these have been in the works for a long time. It could have been either one. I don't know. Still weird they declined a show by the guys behind Arcane before Arcane was made. Yeah, that is pretty weird. Overwatch show would go crazy. The downtime we finally got the old Overwatch back with how they're making it closer to how the game was supposed to be launched on the MIO. Yeah, that's why, like, I know, like, Overwatch does deserve to get criticized, but I have always liked where Aaron and his team have been taking the game. I like a lot of the stuff they're doing. It took a couple years for them to really get the hang of things, but they're doing great now, and I'm very happy with what they're doing. I just don't like the pricing of stuff in the game. That's where my biggest gripes with the game come. Sometimes with the balancing, my biggest gripe with the game is like how they price stuff. It's very greedy, but I don't think they really get a say on how they price things. I think it's Big Suits something else, but I love what they do with the game. Just when everything's like $40 for the color pink, you know, then it makes me a little frustrated. And I really wish they would do, like, since they're taking some inspiration. Some people are saying, I don't know which people, but some people out there, they're saying they're taking a lot of inspiration from Marvel Rivals with some of these characters we're about to see. They're just saying, some people are saying, I don't know who. But if they are taking inspiration, please take inspiration of, like, if I can't finish the battle pass, can I keep it and I can still work on it in the next season? Because I don't have a lot of time. I work like 40 hours a week. It's hard for me to play all my games of all the battle passes and crap. I just want to be able to like I work a lot. I work at games a lot slower than other people. I just want to get all my stuff that I paid for, you know, just like, can we get that? Can we get that? You know, please. Can we get respected like how Marvel Rivals respects its, you know, players like a little bit? Eventually, like, you know, I'm hoping eventually it happens. You know, but that's just one thing I really wish they would do, like at least that, and I'd be like, okay.
And the first 5 are launching next week with Season 1.
They're launching 5 heroes next week. That's either gonna really break the game. When Overwatch 2 dropped, they only had Junker Queen and Kiriko. And I'm struggling to think of the other character they dropped that around the same time. I know Ramatra was a few months later, so I can't count him. But wow, we're actually getting a lot of heroes. When did they find the time to make all these heroes? When? How? I thought they were slammed.
Each new hero drives the story forward,
Sojourn,
reshaping the world and testing the balance of power. You'll see this impact everywhere. Map updates, artwork changes, new voice lines.
Oh, sick. They're going back to map updates. So, like, as the story progresses, that means that things around the map are going to change. Like how in the old game, Doomfist's gauntlet was in one of the payloads that you would have to take across the map until he broke out, and there was a bunch of destroyed Orissas in the spawn area, and then you would see like all the carnage that he went up until the payload, which was a destroyed payload at the time. So if it's like that again, where like the map updates with the story, it makes the world feel more alive. That's just pure good. That's just pure awesome.
Every year, we aim to bring major updates that improve and expand what it means to play and experience Overwatch. Moving forward, in addition to new gameplay and systems changes, this will also include major story arcs driving the Overwatch universe forward.
Finally.
We're expanding the story, deepening
Finally.
the lore, and bringing you
Finally.
something truly unforgettable. And as Vendetta seizes global power with her new command of Talon, what?
Even though I've called Vendetta Junker Queen 2, I'm still excited to see what they do with the story. Even though I feel like her and Junker Queen literally have the same story. Almost. Like, it's like A New Hope and The Force Awakens. You know, that's how I feel about it. Like, about those characters. I'm like, oh, okay. So Junker Queen was A New Hope, and Vendetta's The Force Awakens. You know, it's like the same story, but it's different. It's the same story, but a little different.
will become of Overwatch. The stakes have never been higher.
Man, I love
The war
steak.
has begun, and 5 powerful heroes are immediately joining the fight in Season 1.
Wow, look at that. They have Doomfist's severed hand that literally just got cut off, like just chilling here. It's a trophy. Dang, Vendetta must be super nice.
And 3 of the 5 are of keen interest to Talon. For the newest tank, we are thrilled to introduce you to Domina. While technically not a member of Talon, Domina is the
Why does she kind of remind me of Emma Frost? Like, I guess with the shoulder pads. She also got that like high society
heiress and VP of
feel to her,
Vishkar
and the pose too.
Industries, and has formed a fruitful partnership with Vendetta. This mutually beneficial alliance sees Vishkar securing redevelopment rights for all areas tragically affected.
Oh, so she's part of Vishkar. Is she someone in charge of Vishkar? Because I know Vishkar does like a lot of terrible, horrible things. It's like the way Lifeweaver and Symmetra and even Baptiste have talked about, like some of the, and Lucio I think too. Have talked about what they do. It's pretty bad.
By Vendetta's new war.
I wonder if we're gonna get more of that.
The innate talent of some
That'll be pretty
engineers,
cool.
she won't let that stop her, as she harnesses some of the most advanced technology that Vishkar has at its disposal, augmenting her own abilities while still keeping her hands clean, so to speak. From a young age, Domina worked hard to fulfill her family's expectations, and it all paid off in the end. Pressure makes a diamond, after all, and Domina truly looks flawless.
A diamond? And she's like, okay.
Bringing style and grace to the battlefield.
Domina is Overwatch's first true poke tank since Sigma, with tools to keep enemies at bay and control the battlefield from...
Junker Queen is cool, but so underutilized at this point. Well, yeah, a lot of the Australians are underutilized. I mean, they're the Junkers, you know, not a lot of people, as much as a lot of people would disagree with what I'm about to say, but nobody cares for the Wasteland. Like, the Wasteland area has been so overdone in a lot of games, you know? Like, I'm kind of glad that they're actually going with, like, mainline story, Talon, Overwatch stuff. Like, I'm fine with that. You know, I like Junker Queen. I like her storyline, you know, but, I mean, honestly, after that, like, there's really not much to her character, so...
long range. Her primary fire, Photon Magnum, is a charge-up beam that ends in a burst shot, rewarding precise tracking.
Oh my
As the
gosh.
longest range beam in the game, it
So it's like
defines her lethal zone,
Ultron's primary
draining health from
fire.
anyone
So-
daring to approach. Her barrier array sets her apart defensively. Its wrap shape not only mitigates damage, but also protects against
Oh,
flankers,
that's cool!
giving Domina a strong battlefield presence.
Now that's
Unlike
a unique
traditional
ability.
shields,
That's pretty
its
sick.
segments can be destroyed individually, forcing enemies to focus fire.
That
to
is
break
super
through.
sick.
Crystal Charge adds another layer of control, unleashing area damage while simultaneously restoring her shields. This makes her a formidable anchor in teamfights, sustaining herself as she pressures opponents. Even in close quarters, Domina
She
isn't
missed.
helpless. Sonic repulsors knock enemies back in a straight line, stunning them if they collide with walls. Perfect
Bruh.
for disrupting aggressive dives. And such a distinguished hero needs
Rip
an
Reinhardt
ultimate up to
again.
her standards.
It's another
Welcome,
Reinhardt counter.
Panopticon, flipping the concept of barriers on its head. Striking enemies traps them inside a barrier that blocks their damage and healing. When the effect ends, the barrier explodes, delivering devastating, often lethal punishment.
Next up, we're enlisting a former Overwatch agent, Emre, as one of our newest damage heroes. Once a member of the Overwatch strike team, Emre made a name for himself not only due to his skills on the battlefield, but for his commitment to his fellow agents. Principled and open, he stood as a shining example of the ideals Overwatch should hold itself to. But as the years went by, and as Overwatch began to grow looser with protocols and lose sight of its mission, Emre left the organization behind. Only recently was bounty hunter and ex-agent Freya put on his trail, and what she found at the end was beyond what she ever could have expected. This is not the friend she remembers. His body has been heavily modified with cybernetics, and his mind seems at war with itself. Sometimes she sees the old Emre, the skilled soldier and good friend she thought she'd lost long ago, but other times he seems soulless, like his body is being piloted, turned into an unfeeling killing machine. Now aligned with Vendetta, he brings a classic soldier feel with enhanced mobility that makes him exceptionally deadly.
That'd be
Emre
cool.
brings a fast-paced run-and-gun style to Overwatch.
So like that character, that seems pretty cool. Like a good storyline for him that they could do is like, let's say, he was working against what Null Sector was doing, and one of Ramatra's goons, or like one of those people, like with collaboration with Moira, you know, you could say that they implanted him with like cybernetics that like were supposed to make him more like the Winter Soldier, you know, like how they just take over his mind and make him a killing machine, you know, like they brainwash him with like a virus or something with the cybernetics that they implanted him with. So he could have like a very nice Winter Soldier storyline in the future. It could be pretty cool.
His synthetic burst rifle fires
that's probably what they're
3-round
setting
bursts
up.
at blistering speed, perfect for clipping airborne heroes like Farah or Echo before they know what hit them. Need precision? Just go ahead and pull up his scope. It slightly tightens the rifle's burst spread, but unlike most scoped weapons, Emre actually keeps his normal movement speed. It's a slick way to win those long-range duels and nail clutch headshots without sacrificing mobility. When things get dicey,
That's
his
huge.
cybernetics deploy the Siphon Blaster, a sidearm that packs explosive damage, heals through lifesteal, and boosts both speed and jump height. Whether you're escaping a dive, chasing down a straggler, or leaping to high ground, it's a lifesaver. For extra punch, toss out Emre's Cyber Frags. These versatile explosives chip away at health, bounce off walls, and make nasty finishers around corners.
It's like Bastion's
tool or surprise bursts in close fights.
grenade. It's like
And
the same
then
thing.
there's his ultimate, Override Protocol. The program takes full control, lifting Emre into the air and arming him with a devastating cannon. Fire off repeated explosive shots or charge up one massive blast that can shred entire enemy teams. There should be a level of familiarity here, packed with interesting twists that encapsulate what Overwatch heroes are all about.
Now let's talk about a new Talon-affiliated support, Mizuki. Mizuki is a member of the Hashimoto, Talon's loyal allies in Japan. Though still quite young, Mizuki has grown detached and hardened after years of misfortune and fighting under the severe expectations of his clan. However, some in the clan still believe he isn't cut out for this life. But through his own
Is he a
dedication
femboy?
and the influence of clan elders, he has cemented himself as a vital player in the Hashimoto's ranks. While a formidable asset for Talon's goals, keep a close
I'm
eye
gonna play
on
this
Mizuki.
character.
His latest assignment has him infiltrating a group of troublemakers down near Kanazaka.
Is he a
the
femboy? That's
Yokai.
what I need to. I
We'd
need
hoped
to
he
know.
would deal with them swiftly, but we fear he may
What
be
is
caught
he?
between loyalties. Losing him to the Yokai, or worse yet, Overwatch, would be a blow to Vendetta's plans in the region.
Mizuki is an aggressive support who plays closer to the action than some of the other heroes in the role. His core healing tool is Remedy Aura, a field that surrounds him. The aura is similar to Lucio's, but Mizuki can charge this aura by healing allies with other abilities or even by dealing damage. To keep pressure on enemies, Mizuki wields Spirit Glaive, a bouncing projectile that dishes out steady damage while fueling his aura. Healing Casa is a chain heal that bounces up to 3 allies. You choose the first target, and the Enchanted Hat does the rest. With multiple charges, Mizuki can quickly stabilize his team,
that's pretty cool.
while also receiving a bit of healing himself, perfect for holding aggressive positions. Extra survivability comes from Katashiro Return, a mobility skill that boosts his speed and lets him teleport back to his starting position. It's an escape option, but also a clever way to outplay opponents mid-duel. And if enemies get too bold, Binding Chain tethers them to a confined area, slowing mobile heroes or grounding airborne threats. Finally,
Rip
Mizuki's
Doomfist.
ultimate Kakai
Finally a
Sanctuary
counter to
creates
ball.
a protective zone. Its outer layer absorbs incoming projectiles, while allies inside receive healing. Whether countering enemy ultimates or flipping a fight in your favor,
support that
it's
counters
a powerful tool that cements
Wrecking Ball.
Mizuki
That's
as a
actually
support
really
who thrives
good.
on aggression and clutch plays.
While Talon's roster is impressive, we would be
Just need a
remiss
tank
if we
that
didn't
does that
brief you
now.
on who's joining up with Overwatch when Season 1 launches. A clear contrast to Mizuki's cool demeanor, Onran heats things up in the damage role. The elder sister of the water-wielding Wu Yong, Onran is a star student at Wuxing University. She's confident, hardworking, and holds others to the same high standards she holds herself to. Now she joins Overwatch alongside her brother with hope to save the world and keep him out of trouble at the same time. Like Wu Yong, she fights with Wuxing's elemental technology. Wielding twin fans that allow her to control fire, she reminds her foes to steer clear or get burned.
Onron is an assassin-style DPS who thrives on mobility and flanking. Her Juche fans fire 2 blazing projectiles, stacking her ignition passive to set enemies on fire. Burning foes take damage over time and become more vulnerable, setting up her piercing secondary attack. When she uses Fan the Flames against ignited targets, the damage doubles, making eliminations swift and deadly. To get in so close...
So she would be a very good pair for Malga. And the reason why I say that is because burning in this game, Malga also gets crit points with Ash is Dynamite when they get set on fire. So she would be a very deadly deadly ally to have with Malga on the team. Because if she sets the tank on fire, Malga can just headshot and get a lot of overhealth from, you know, whatever opponent they're focusing together. Like, that's how I'm thinking about it in my head. Like, that's pretty interesting, especially because she can light multiple targets on fire at once. Like, yeah.
She commands the elements to move around the battlefield. With Inferno Rush, Onron dashes forward, damaging and knocking back enemies while gaining vertical mobility to reach high ground or cross gaps.
That's a really loud ability. I don't know how she's going to be a good flanker.
Her training really pays off with Dancing Blaze, phasing her to nearby enemies for damage or as a time dodge against big abilities, even ultimates. The invulnerability window extends with each enemy hit, encouraging bold dives right into the fray. And then there's her ultimate, or ultimates. Alive, Onron unleashes Vermilion Ascent, soaring upward before crashing down to ignite enemies. But if she dies first, Vermilion Revival triggers a fiery explosion, resurrecting her mid-battle. It's both a second chance and a sneaky way to flip a fight.
Oh,
We're
that's
really
cool.
excited to see Onron join Overwatch's roster. So excited, in fact, that she'll actually be available early for a hero trial starting tomorrow, February 5th, until Season 1 launches on the 10th. But I think there's still one more hero to talk about, Miranda.
The cat. In a world with gorilla scientists and hamster engineers,
yeah!
A cat wreaking havoc in a jetpack makes almost too much sense. Not much is known about this new arrival to the team. She appeared in Gibraltar as a stray, and if there's more to her story, she certainly isn't sharing
She's a chunky cat.
But whatever her origin, Overwatch's very own Brigitte was eager to adopt a new feline friend. Jetpack Cat has proven to be a surprising help in the fight against Talon. Her lightning-fast reflexes and her uncanny balance allow her to provide support in even the hairiest firefights. She'll put all 9 lives on the line to keep her team safe.
We really wanted to introduce a new form of utility into Overwatch. Obviously, this cat has a jetpack that actually stays on the entire time. She's flying in the air. But when you're up in the air, you will be able to transport allies with Lifeline. While in this mode, allies that are below her will be able to attach to Jetpack Cat's tether, and she can move them around the map. Lifeline opens up
No, this could be a big troll ability. Oh, it's gonna be like with Life Weaver all over again when teammates were pulling people into the well. Now, this ability you have to be able to accept if you want to be moved by Cat. It's gonna be a troll. It's already over. This character, I'm gonna hate him. I'm gonna hate this character so much. Oh gosh. Oh no.
worlds of strategies. It can be used for something as simple as a taxi from spawn, or to fly an ulting Cassidy above the point. And because we all know cats love knocking things off ledges, Jetpack Cat's ultimate has her pouncing on enemies.
It just said that. Oh, okay.
Enemy is picked up
by thank goodness.
Cat's tether, and then either flown off a ledge, dragged into the enemy team, or just taken for a joyride. We don't want to give too much away until you can play her for yourself.
But really, we are so excited for what Jetpack Cat unlocks and can't wait to see the plays you come up with. Beyond these first 5 heroes, we'll also be releasing a new hero every season. Each one expanding how you can play alongside the ever-evolving story.
You will be able to get your hands on Domina, Onron, Emre, Mizuki, and Jetpack Cat when Season 1 launches on February 10th.
Hey everyone, Kenny here, back at Watchpoint Gibraltar, where the rest of the team is supposed to be. We've got a lot of exciting news to share with you. First, we have a new season of Overwatch. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to be releasing a new hero every season. Each one expanding how you can play alongside the ever-evolving story. You will be able to get your hands on Domina, Onron, Emre, Mizuki, and Jetpack Cat when Season 1 launches on February 10th.
Hey everyone, Kenny here, back at Watchpoint Gibraltar, where the rest of the team is supposed to be.
Poor guy.
Dope. Anyway, it's not just about who's fighting, it's about how they fight. When Season 1 launches, there will no longer just be tanks, damage, and supports. Each role will have new sub-roles, all of which will have unique new passives tailored directly to the skill set and combat style they bring to Overwatch.
Damage heroes will now be spread
Oh, they're
amongst
bringing that
recon,
back. Sort of.
flanker, specialist, and sharpshooter sub-roles. Next, there will be survivor, medic, and tactician supports. Lastly, do you prefer to be a stalwart tank? Maybe a bruiser instead that charges into battle. Or are you more of an initiator, attacking the backline?
Because sub-roles may change how you approach some of your favorite heroes, we're adjusting some perks as well. Over the last year, perks have had a huge impact on how you approach matchups.
Yeah, the perk
And we're continuing to
system has been
explore
pretty
Not
good.
only how to tweak them for better balance, but also for the most fun way to play Overwatch. Beyond perks, later this year, we're looking at reworking some of the classic heroes. We'll have more details on the heroes and new abilities ahead of Season 3. To usher in the reign of Talon, we need your help. In Season 1, we're introducing a new meta event where you can fight for a side and get rewarded for it. Each week, you'll pick your allegiance to Overwatch or Talon, accepting and completing missions tied directly to the lore.
I
Rewards
play
will then be
mostly
given out at the
Overwatch
end of each week
characters,
to
so
the
if there's
faction with more
skins for
successful
those
missions.
characters, I'm
So
probably
you'll
gonna
have
play
5
that.
weeks to try and win on both teams. Feel like you chose the wrong faction? No worries. You can go the double agent route, change things up mid-phase, and not have to worry about sitting in Gibraltar alone.
That's so sad. Why are they doing this to
I
this
have
poor
no idea
guy?
what is going on.
Beyond all of this, we have some other amazing updates coming in the next few months.
Our team has outdone themselves. From jetpack cats soaring through the skies to Onron blazing through enemies. The silhouettes, the animation, the artistry, all next level with these new heroes.
Yeah,
Bringing to life
she looks
Dominus'
pretty great.
unique abilities like her hard light wall required all new engineering tech, allowing her designers to create visually striking skills. And keep a close eye on Imri's weapons, materializing in real time as you switch between abilities.
Since we're bringing in 5 new heroes all at once, we wanted to make sure their silhouettes were visually clear, regardless of your skill level. From concept through the final look in game, I am so proud of everyone on the team.
And we cannot wait for you all to experience this amazing work once Season 1 launches. But beyond new heroes, this year brings us stunning new skins for Talon, Overwatch, and everything in between.
We've always experimented with different battle pass themes. And for
Ooh, I
Season
like that.
1, we're making the story come alive through the faction skins you can earn.
The team has some
Oh,
truly
that's
beautiful things coming for
cute.
you all. Perfect for a rainy day or to celebrate Valentine's.
Loot boxes are being refreshed. All regular shop skins from the
Oh,
last
whoa.
6 seasons are being added to the loot box pool.
Now, this doesn't include things like collabs or mythics, but you can get Doki Watch skins. Now, I might be biased as I worked on some of these, but it is so refreshing to use a skin about kicking ass while also looking cute.
Or could you say cute but deadly?
You could, but I like my description better.
Not only that, we're introducing a new Overwatch esports loot box, celebrating the history of our competitive scene.
Every season this year, there will be 2 Mythic Hero skins coming your way.
Season 1 kicks off with the all-new Mercy Celestial Guardian. This
Mercy's
idea
getting
came up
another
and the team
Mythic?
was like, dude, we gotta make this.
Alongside
Okay,
it, we
yeah, I
have
can see
Juno's
that.
gravity-defying Starshooter Blaster.
And mid-season, May will let you hop online for our first Mythic Hero skin.
Oh,
Over
wow.
the next few seasons, new Mythic Hero skins will be released for Soldier 76,
The Mercy
Illari,
one looks
and
better.
Mauga, to name a few, while Mythic weapon skins for Genji, Hanzo, and Sojourn are on the way.
Some of the most fun skins we get to make each season are for collabs. And there's some
believe that.
absurdly fun ones coming this year. The first one fills us with nostalgia in the most kawaii of ways.
When playing Overwatch, we could always use a friend or two to watch our backs. So who better to help kick off this new year than some super cute friends of ours?
Brighter than a shooting star.
What is this?
Do your worst, or I will.
Yeah, Ramatra! No, no, Ramatra, no! Oh, it's Hello Kitty! Oh! What?
We'll show them a trick or two. Let the Kitsune guide you. Supernova ready. Greetings, Earthlings. Come closer. I won't bite. Boom! I'm feeling it. Yeehaw!
That's a good transition.
I'm in the groove. Be uplifted. Incredibile.
Victory is at hand.
That will annoy them. Nice try.
Oh, Ramatra, they hate you. No.
Magnifique. How do I look?
Why do they hate Ramatra? He's the best. Okay, yeah, that's pretty good.
So cute.
That was awesome. Our tech art team have done an amazing job with this collab. You'll see unique textures that bring the spirit of our Sanrio friends to life in ways we've never tried before.
The collaboration goes live when Season 1 launches on February 10th.
After 10 years, we felt that the general look and vibes of our menu screens were due for a bit of a refresh.
Well, that's a bit of an understatement. It's a massive overhaul.
We're revamping the entire lobby, play cards, global navigation, hero gallery, social panel, you name it.
It's not just a refresh, it's a full transformation. We want your experience navigating in-game between matches to be streamlined, making it easier and quicker to get wherever you want to go.
This includes fixing long-standing complaints.
looks
Imagine
like,
a future where you can back out of screens without frustration and finding matches feels smoother than ever before.
We're also adding a new notification
clean.
hub
Yeah,
to
it looks very
consolidate all of your
updated.
updates and messages. A brand new way to communicate critical updates that may directly impact you, such as live game issues, reporting updates, and Face It tournament invites.
That's really
We're
good.
also revamping the visual look of Stadium, specifically making items easier to find and understand.
This is a cleaner, prettier, and a more intuitive
That
experience.
is really good as
Definitely is.
well.
This being the first season of 2026, you know what that means. The start of the new competitive year. With 5
Oh my, they put a lot of work into this. Like, I would like to, you know what? I'll do it at the end of we're almost towards the end. I'll go back and talk about some things, but they weren't kidding. They were working really hard this year. I know a lot of people were saying like 2025 was kind of a dead year for them besides Stadium and them bringing back 6v6. Well, I think that was just to hold us over until this season. Like, now that I'm thinking back on it, like they must have been cranking hours. Like, this could be really, really good if it's done right. If it's done right and it's not gonna like blow up my computer, you know, as what I'm hoping for is that, you know, the optimization stays the same and it doesn't like become like a Marvel Rivals unoptimized, hard to run kind of game. So I'm hoping it doesn't do that. But if it's, you know, it should be fine. I'm really hoping. But they did so much. This next update's gonna be crazy.
5 new heroes joining up and Talon taking the world by storm, it's only fitting that we do a competitive reset.
The new competitive year is kicking off with the only color fitting the reign of Talon, the new Crimson Wolf competitive weapon.
For those of you that achieve Diamond or higher, you'll be rewarded with a new competitive skin for Talon's leader,
And they say chivalry is dead.
No!
well,
they can't
former
just
leader,
meme on him
Doomfist.
after they killed
Updated
him!
competitive titles are here. Title rarities being applied to the entire system, and for those of you that reach Challenger tier, we'll add dynamic titles showing your individual finish. We're also bringing in Challenger tier icons, awarded every rank reset. Titles earned in Season 20 will be rewarded when Season 1 launches.
Being a multiplayer game, we're focused on making Overwatch even more social.
In a future season, one of the most requested features is making a comeback.
Players have a lot of nostalgia for the end-of-match voting cards, and we can always use a bit more positivity to celebrate each other. So as you can see, these aren't cards anymore. Post-match accolades will now show your full 3D hero model. There will be even easier access to endorsements.
Democracy!
Heroic endorsements will let you highlight the clutch plays and great teamwork moments.
We're also introducing new cards that highlight standout moments, think match-altering saves, strategic plays, and more. Expect multi-endorsements and heroic recognition. These will be a cornerstone of our systems update.
Next up, it's the new praise feature. you'll be able to add it directly to your comms wheel.
Oh, wow.
This plays unique
You can call
VO
people
lines
a
for your
good
hero,
boy.
offering praise and positivity. Perfect for when someone gets a team kill, or maybe just when your Genji ults and spawn by accident.
Over the rest of the year, expect upgrades to map voting, hero bans, and drives.
Now, we can't have the reign of talent without our queen herself joining the lineup. Vendetta, the Colosseo's greatest champion, is coming in Season 1. For the more competitive of you, we are bringing you the all-new, all-star Gladiator skin.
For gameplay, let's be honest, Stadium can feel intimidating compared to core Overwatch. So we are introducing the Hero Builder, smart recommendations that guide you through creating your ultimate hero fantasy.
We want to remove some of the complexity for players new to Stadium, as well as for seasoned players that are hesitant to try out a new hero. The system will update every day, pulling from millions of unique player builds from around the world in all skill tiers, showcasing the most popular ones that your fellow players are enjoying.
Complexity in the shop has been one of the biggest pain points for newer Stadium players, and we're really excited to offer help in this area.
We want Overwatch to be fun and informative.
Every time you play.
One done.
Magnify. Overwatch battle stations. We are under attack by Talon.
This is the beginning of a new year, a new chapter, a new era for Overwatch. We've never done anything like this before. From dropping 5 new heroes in one season to launching the first in our series of year-long story arcs. Overwatch is a living universe that keeps growing, keeps surprising, and keeps bringing players together from around the world. This team is focused on continually delivering these great experiences for years to come. And with that, we realized Overwatch is a game that transcends any single number. So moving forward, we're dropping the 2 and continuing simply as Overwatch.
Wow!
The thing that hit me so hard when I joined is how much Team 4 cares about these heroes, this game, and this community. It has been inspiring to be a small
finally
part
in the
of this,
recovery
and
era.
I'm so excited to be
The Dark
here
Ages
now
are
with these
over,
incredible devs
hopefully.
and all of you from around the world. What this team is doing to kick off the next 10 years and really the future of this game has blown me away.
We have so much else coming. We couldn't cover it all here. And here's just a few of those things.
For Nintendo players, we're releasing the Switch 2 version of Overwatch when Season 2 launches.
For fans of esports, there is a massive year ahead.
How are they going to get
OWCS is kicking
working on
off
the Switch?
this week with a boot
That's
camp in
crazy.
Seoul before the full season launch in March, concluding at the end of the year with a World Finals in China.
But OWCS isn't the only thing esports has cooking. With the return of BlizzCon in September comes another Overwatch World Cup.
This might backfire really badly on me, but I'm going to say it anyways. I really appreciate that Overwatch really makes sure that their game works and is optimized well before pumping it out on other systems and like pumping it out in updates. You know, I'm very glad that they really hammer in that their game is optimized and flows well without like introducing RAM or memory leaks or stuff like that, which that used to be a problem back in Overwatch 2, like early season updates. Like I remember we'd have to, it's like with Marvel Rivals whenever they have an update and I can only play for like a couple hours before I have to restart the game because the memory leaks get so bad in that game, you know? So it's like that. It's like, I'm glad that they are really hammering that, like, hammering that in, that they're going to make everything work before they move it over, you know? It's like, it's good to see.
This tournament is a celebration of the global passion and sense of true community that you all bring to Overwatch.
And for the technical fans out there, we're improving the tools behind the game. And you're going to start seeing even greater details on your favorite heroes.
From customized eye highlights to a new ambient lighting system and improved cloth and hair physics, or should we say fur physics?
Blizzard is committed to the future of Overwatch, exploring more ways to play, experience, and celebrate the heroes in universe that all of us love. So be on the lookout for more updates in the coming months.
We are thrilled for you all to experience the Reign of Talon and play both sides when Season 1 launches on February 10th.
And of course, jump into the Onron Hero Trial starting tomorrow.
Thank you for being part of this journey and joining us for the 2026 Overwatch Spotlight. Let's make a great game.
Oh, hey, he finally got over there. Wow, I thought he was on Gibraltar still. The only one still a good guy. Okay, so cool. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.